Hello, everybody. My name is Raxtus,
And I'm Sokyo.
and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Wow,
Ooh,
are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I do have some notes here. We did actually end up adventuring the entire world map, and I just had a few notes here because I went through kind of like the Merlin trials and went around the map, and just kind of my thoughts and overall. Um, Especially when it comes to open world, it's just okay. There are some things to take into consideration. There are some things. So I just kind of want to hop out of the front gate here and just kind of look around here for a bit. But especially if you've played with Minecraft at all, with the biomes or anything like that, and you're going, "Hey, I want to change my map. I want to change my biome." There are some things that I like and I don't like. We've played Breath of the Wild before, and
Mhm.
I really did not like Breath of the Wild because of the map. I don't like that the hills are so hilly, and the same thing within Genshin Impact, where the hills are so tall. I like the landscape flat, kind of like this. And when I look at kind of like the open world, and like open world should be as big as you can get it, as big as you can. Because the world is large. It's not just this small, Dark Souls game where it's just dungeons and you play through it. Open world should be as big as you can be able to create it and be able to do things with it. And I like that aspect even with Sims or even here where it's like, hey, I can change around the rooms, but not to the extent of something like The Sims where it's like, hey, I can actually change the floor plan, or even something like Minecraft where I can change the floor plan. Minecraft is a little bit less detailed in the fact the blocks, because the blocks are 3 feet by 3 feet, or however you want to do that in metric or whatever else. But the Sims, you can get it down to the actual floor plan, the actual walls, the actual widths, and actually get some more detail into the world. I don't know if Sims is fully open world or not, but in terms like, yeah, Minecraft is blocky, but it does a pretty good job on it. But if you've played around with Minecraft, you'll know when you go into biomes, you can actually change your biome and how your biomes look. If you want a universal biome where the entire, no matter whatever chunk you load in, is just going to be snowy, if it's going to be summer, and what aspects, or if you want like a bog or you know a swamp, you can get that type of look to it too, for the biomes. But there's one biome preset that you can change. I think it's called large biomes or something, like really tall biomes. If you ever loaded into that, it just makes these super tall cliffs and hills and stuff like that. And that's where I really don't appreciate it. And something like Breath of the Wild, because especially in Breath of the Wild, you start rolling down the hill and you just eventually die. It's just ridiculous. I didn't know. I played this game for a while and I didn't know that you could die by falling
Oh,
until,
I've already noticed that.
yeah, until more recently. And then it's like, oh my goodness, you can actually die by falling. So in terms of general map size, in terms of Hogwarts Legacy versus Elden Ring versus Breath of the Wild, in terms of Minecraft, which do I prefer? Which ones do I actually like? And I'd say number one would probably be for me is Minecraft, because Minecraft, you can change the biomes to whatever you want. Not only can you change it to whatever you want, but the default is not going to be super hilly or super aggressive on the terrain. It's just going to be flat. It's going to be basically normal world. And another thing going for for Minecraft as well is just the system. When you look at the system for Minecraft, you already have potions, you have brewing, you have swords, you have different things that you can build. You can actually, excavate the landscape and be able to build buildings and stuff. It's not as detailed as The Sims or anything else like that, but being able to just build things in general is just really, really fun. And plus, too, if you're on creative mode and you do redstone, that's a lot of fun too. You can have a lot of fun being able to trial and error devices and stuff like that. Um, Number two, I'm going to actually give it to Elden Ring. And why Elden Ring over something like Hogwarts Legacy or Breath of the Wild is because Elden Ring did a really, really good job. And especially when you look at the map of Hogwarts and you consider map size, comparison to Elden Ring's map versus this map, Elden's Ring's map is large, it's huge. This is actually relatively small in comparison. So when you look at Elden Ring map, not only is the map big, but they have less issues with just general utility, and like especially with Minecraft, how many things you can do with Minecraft. I can build, I can take out a sword, I can, do separate different things, and they all function, they all work. When you look at something like Elden Ring, hey, I can go and fight enemies, I can get on Torrent. Yeah, Torrent has some issues, Torrent is a pain, but if they added in the versatility of, hey, we could actually make your mount changeable and you can change the speed of your mount if you want a draft horse as a mount, or what type of horse you want for your mount. If they had that availability for that, I could see where the horseback aspect of the knight comes into play, and that would be really, really fun, is to be able to get on a lance on a horse and just like charge down the enemy. To me, that is actually pretty good. The combat in Elden Ring for Torrent on the horseback was actually pretty good. I just didn't like Torrent all that much because you jump here or there, you could fall and you could potentially die because Torrent, the maneuvers for Torrent were really obnoxious to be able to use. Um,
Yeah.
I haven't really tried anything in Hogwarts Legacy in terms of that, but especially with flying around the map, and I'll just show it here too, is when you're pulling out your broom and you're flying around the map, the big annoying thing is it feels like GTA's I think it was MK2 bike, the bike that you can use to roam around GTA. It feels like that. Ascend, descend, you've got maneuverability, but big crux here between GTA, that bike, and this. The big problem is GTA, you can look down. Here I can look left, I can look right, but if I want to look up or down and I want to see down below me and see if there's any spiders beneath me, or if I want to see that there's a book flying in the air, I cannot turn my camera up or down. I do not have that function. So that to me is just kind of like, that's really poor. Maybe the hippogriff or the animals will be a little bit different, but this is pretty obnoxious. To, hey, I'm traveling around. Oh, I want to look down and see the ant crawling on the floor. I can't.
Yeah.
That's just really, really obnoxious. So that's why Hogwarts kind of comes in third, is because not only map size but also utility. Hogwarts does not do the utility, and especially with the frame. Like, you have ray tracing on. Tracing takes up a lot of processing power to even do ray tracing, and I actually turned it off because
Yeah.
we're just testing out different things here. But ray tracing, when ray tracing's on, and you do anything like the fire spells or anything that has a lot of visual effects, it really bottlenecks your. I have a really good computer.
Yeah.
I have really good settings on my device, and it's lagging even on my computer. And I had to do a fresh restart on Windows to be able to clear those issues, and it's working fine now. But eventually, I just turned off ray tracing. And another thing, too, even within the room of requirement, now that I've turned ray tracing off, I have another issue, which is I cannot actually move objects around the room anymore. It'll actually, like, the spell will go off, but it won't highlight anything. And to be able to get out of it, I have to use, a cabbage or something like that to be able to basically get any of my basic functions back. I can't interact with any. I can't do anything until I pull out, a mandrake or a cabbage, or even use a potion, and then I can actually interact with tables, chairs, anything else like that. But for some reason, it locks up, and I don't know why it does that. It's very annoying. So there's a lot of bugs that are still happening within Hogwarts, and especially with you, you're having the same issues, same computer, same build across the board,
Yeah.
same settings. There shouldn't be anything wrong, and it's still having those issues. So yeah, for that, I really don't like Hogwarts for that. We're gonna have to see how it plays out further down the road. But I got to give big points to Elden Ring there, because the map, how big it is, being able to have the function, being able to be on horseback for what it is actually pretty decent for what you're getting for Elden Ring. If you're looking at open worlds, third place Hogwarts, fourth place is gonna be Breath of the Wild. I'll probably add on more into the list, but Breath of the Wild is absurdly bad for what it is. I don't like the crafting. I don't like anything of the game, and then plus especially how aggressive the terrain is, going way up a hill or way down low. It's just ridiculous. No terrain does that unless you're in the Grand Canyon. Then it takes a big plunge. But yeah.
Yeah, well, during our exploring, I had to restart my computer multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because After a while, I do a basic attack and it just lags me. And I'm like, gotta restart.
Oh yeah. Another thing too is when you're going into settings, if you have ray tracing on, one thing, and kind of flipping through settings here real quick just to get through my notes, so I don't have my notes here anymore, is when you have ray tracing on, it'll ignore all of your other settings. And every time that you restart Hogwarts, let's say you have your settings on high, it'll reset any of your settings. That
Yeah.
to me, I find really obnoxious because whatever setting, hey, I don't want this on high, I want it on, whatever it is, you reload into Hogwarts, and let's say you don't want rescaling on, and you want the game to function at, whatever 1080p, whatever resolution you have your device set at. Every time that you re-enter, it'll change all the settings, so you have to change them all back. That's why I actually have ray tracing off, is because it's so annoying for the settings, because every single time that you log in, you have to change those settings. So that's super, super annoying.
Yeah.
And then again with audio, this is actually really unique to Hogwarts. I've never had this happen with any other game. It'll ignore your audio, your audio settings altogether. The game will, for certain cutscenes and for combat especially, it'll ignore. And we've had several scenes in cutscenes where we've had to reduce the volume of that cutscene because it was so
Hmm.
loud.
Oh yeah.
Your settings in game do not matter. You actually have to go through whatever your device, if it's Windows or Apple, you have to actually change the game's settings within your OS to actually change the game's audio, which is ridiculous. You should be able to change your settings in whatever game and it should register, but where it just ignores through cutscenes and battle, that's really annoying because you get into a battle scene and it's just like it is so loud. They have no filter,
Yeah.
and you have to actually go through your OS settings to actually change any of the sound. Otherwise, it just disregards these settings altogether. And you can see I have music set down, but still, it'll just straight up ignore those settings.
Yeah.
Merlin puzzles, kind of the same thing as Breath of the Wild. Pretty good puzzles, but at the same time, they're very repetitive. Same thing with Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild had better puzzles, I'll have to say that. But in actual gameplay, it kind of falls short. With Breath of the Wild, just overall story and everything else, it just falls short. When you talk about Hogwarts Legacy, yeah, they could do better on their puzzles. Breath of the Wild could have done actually does better job than Hogwarts in terms of the Merlin puzzles, but again, it's yet to be seen because we haven't explored the whole place yet.
Hmm.
Um, and then looking at talents, if this on the talents on the spells, if this is all the spells that you get, I wish we could see more on spells because this is really poor. These are the only spells that you're going to teach us. I like the lock picking. I like being able to kind of like Sly Cooper around and be sneaky and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this spell tree is very lacking. You've only got 10 different options here to be able to level up, and it's like, come on, give me some more spells, or even better yet, why not have melee involved in here as well to kind of add in something into the battle. So this to me it just seems very lacking. Like you could have added in a little bit more spells and maybe a little bit more utility, maybe a little bit more just in general, but I don't know, it's to be seen. It is what it is, but again, I'd like to see more spells, more things that you could do with it. Maybe these are the only spells that we really use, but
But yeah.
I would like to see more, especially even within Dark Arts. There should be like Crucio and stuff like that too. And we haven't learned any of that, but I'd like to see more
No.
spells. But yeah. Yeah, overall thoughts on it is just kind of like, yeah, it, Hogwarts is decent, but I mean, if I was to play one game over another, like Minecraft is pretty good for creativity and being able to build. And if you really like a Dark Souls game that has that open map and does a decent good job of it, Elden Ring is pretty good. The main thing I gotta say I didn't like about it was that the it was just so much copy paste. It really was.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So we got quiz. I just
Quest.
was running through my list really fast because there are several things that definitely cause issues within Hogwarts, and I gotta hit him while they're still fresh in my mind. Otherwise, it's just kind of like I'm just going to miss the actual kind of problems that you can see with the game.
Yeah.
And plus, too, like, especially the settings. Like, the settings have been so aggravating being able to do this because you change one setting and it changes all these other things that it shouldn't even change. So it's
Yeah.
so annoying. But yes, I got classes.
Yeah.
Continue, learn more. Maybe we do get more spells, so that is something. Sharp's assignment.
Yeah, I actually did those off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really want to get the unlocking spell, so we could do that one first.
Yes, the unlocking spell is number one on my list. I really need to get that because there's like several cages throughout the environment where they have trapped animals and they have a lock on it. I'm like, give me that spell. I need to free these animals.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, and I'm like, I really want to free you,
Yeah.
but I can't.
Oh yeah.
That's the last time I ever
Two, again with the map. I can't keep on mentioning the map enough. Like there needs to be more details put into the map. Being able to see the
Yeah.
floors, being able to see a more detailed map. It's pretty poor right now.
Yeah, I have 3 talent points. What did you do?
I'm actually holding them because I got the main core done for the talents.
Oh, you already got all the core done?
Most of it, not all of it.
Well, did you do another spell slot?
Yeah, I did 4 spell slots.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna do that one then.
yeah,
Then I have 2 points left.
that was it for the class. It was just that is so poor.
Yeah,
So
that's why I kind of did it off camera.
So yeah, I got my Wig and Weld, or basically my Estus flask up. I'm just gonna reference as an Estus flask. I got my Estus flask up all the way. I got everything in core except for the Protego expertise, which just sends 2 projectiles back at enemies. I didn't find that to be useful all that much. I like the Stupefy expertise, which deals more damage on impact, and then the same thing with the Protego mastery, which breaks the enemy shields if they're too close. So I got everything in core except for the expertise, which sends out the 2 projectiles, and
Mm-hmm.
the ancient magic throw, which I haven't really used. I don't know really how to use that. And then
Oh,
spells. Spells is just kind of the basic one until I learn Glacio or some of these other ones, so I can more use them.
I already learned the Depulso and Glacius.
your assignments.
I kind of want to see what
Good.
Glacius does. Also, there's
You
a
should be
place in
ready
the
to learn
library
the
that I
pulse
noticed
set.
earlier.
Let's see what you can do.
Oh,
Yeah, for Glacius.
Concentrate. Do not
oh.
let your
Well, I
mind
can go
wander.
do that one real quick.
Why would this not be in the middle of a class? Come on. You're teaching me this spell after class.
Yes. And that's why I kind of did it after or off
You
camera
got it
with
now.
the spells.
Practice.
Because it's not really interesting.
Not to go flinging your classmates about the halls.
I might do the Confringo one. Because it splits off into 2 after you hit somebody. And I use Confringo a lot, so.
Is it actually good?
Yeah, because if you hit somebody with Confringo, it's kind of like a homing thing and it like seeks out targets.
Huh.
So I might do that one and then just keep my 1 talent point that I have.
Ah. Descendo. Ah, and I gotta do Wingardium Leviosa. I've
Yes.
yet to use it, so I gotta see what it can do.
Wingardium Leviosa. It's actually not bad. Okay, so you said library.
Yeah, library. Downstairs, kind of opposite side of the restricted section, I believe.
Wherever the library is.
You see the big book sign? I whack you with a book.
There's the library.
It's a chopping cabbage. It's a chopping cabbage.
Yes.
He's gonna eat your faces off.
He's like, yum, yum, yum.
Just don't put your fingers in there.
How wonderful to see you again.
Okay. So where is this? Oh, I missed some chests in here apparently. Oh,
I've
is
completed
that
my
what I need
assignment, Professor.
Glacius for?
Pleased
Oh,
to
I thought I
hear
had
it.
Glacius on.
Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be
Okay.
sure to let her know
Let's
how well
do
you're coming along.
this
Thank you.
and this
Professor Hecat told
and
Wingardium.
this. I
When
need that
executed
back.
correctly, you should be able
Oh,
to pick
maybe
up
it's because...
boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Okay, so why we might be actually doing Wingardium Levioso after class is probably because we are 5th year and we've been initiated way too late.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that might make sense there.
Yes.
Wingardium Levioso.
Hey, there we go. I put out the fire. I put out the fire in the library.
You did.
Yes, I did.
Where is Wingardium Levioso? Is that just Levioso?
It has a wand with wings on it. That's Wingardium Leviosa.
What color is it? It should be yellow, right?
It's blue. It's like a wand with leaves or feathers on it.
I'm confused.
It's underneath
Professor Garland.
Incendio.
A moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's
Apologies, Professor.
not to worry.
Too much talking. Where's my spell? Oh, it's utility. It's a utility.
Yeah, it's a utility.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Better. See, now I can't look down or up. Oh. But boing, boing. We're playing ping pong now.
You
Boing,
can move it
boing,
with your mouse,
boing.
which is cool.
Okay, well, again, though, I can't look up and down.
No, yeah.
But I can put it there, or there, or there. Well, that's cool. Just as long as I don't smack myself in the head with a box.
Oh, I can go in here.
Okay, so that's kind of more of a utility then.
There's some more upstairs. How do I get? Oh, okay. Never mind. I just answered my own question. I'm like, how do I get upstairs? And then there's this spiral staircase up here. Oh, there's something. Hey, feel good, page. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students.
That's me right there.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And was known for his liberal use
How did you get on?
of the silencing
Madam Cador.
silencing charm.
Yes, Professor.
At this slightest sneeze.
Well,
Yeah, shut up.
pay attention to your wand work.
Oh, that is funny. Give me that book page.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my... before taking it out into the world.
I freeze her.
There you go. Hit him quickly.
Dear Madam Kogwa. She's a Kogma. Marvelous news that you will be joining the facility at Hogwarts as our new flying instructor. I dare say our work together at Hogwarts will be less evidentful than our time near Yokogawa Hama Harbor. Though one never knows. I shall look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions, in the meantime, please do not hesitate to send me a message. Warm regards, Matilda Weasley. Matilda Weasley. I'm not reading. You can back it up or read it. I'm not reading it. It's too much literature. Too much literature. Too many notes. Stop sending notes. This is not a love class. This is spellcraft. Meh. Alright.
I'm ready to get the unlocking charm.
Oh yeah, where's that at?
It is... I don't know where, but I have it marked. Oh. He's in the reception hall.
Ooh, how do we even get over there?
Okay.
We'll see. I haven't even adventured that ring. Like, I've adventured mainly the map, but
Yeah.
not actually
I haven't
Hogwarts.
adventured everything in Hogwarts. Okay, let's... Pointing upstairs.
I'm going down the big spiral staircase.
Big spiral staircase. What is that? I don't know.
Ah, I'm here.
I am not
How would
here.
you like to learn the knockback jinx flip Once you've
Did I go the
completed
wrong
the
way?
process,
I'm so bad at
come
directions.
in the greenhouse.
I want to see if there is...
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom.
Hello, there's an eyeball chest here.
Charm.
Give me that
It's
eyeball
typically used
chest.
to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
People need to stop sending me messages.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so bad at directions. Okay.
Oh, there's a flue powder station right beneath the staircase here.
Yeah, I already got that one. And then I'm heading to him. Alright, I'm here.
You're here.
Oh, it's a door puzzle.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Mr.
I
Moon.
was hoping to see you again.
Mr.
my young
Moon.
Last time we met, he was
Glad
drunk.
Moon. Oh,
He was.
at your service.
Hello,
First,
Mr. Moon.
Please allow me to apologize if I see. Although I hear your.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, in fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
What is with the monkey statues?
I don't know.
I've seen them
Now, if you wouldn't
everywhere.
mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes.
A
once
statue-
the
a monkey
moon is
statue.
removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night.
Huh.
Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk.
Oh, it's nighttime again.
Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle.
Oh, hello.
A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me.
This guy
See,
likes to talk.
That day in Hogsmeade,
Yes.
I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter,
Oh, hello.
which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes, terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against the... Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go... In fact, I know of 2 statues right
He's
here in the
rattling
faculty
his little
tower.
legs.
Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so...
I'd be glad.
Oh, I knew... Net.
But what about
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh.
He can't do that himself.
Huh.
Okay. And this is the good one. Because I'm probably going to use this a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just an automatic? Oh, it is.
Hamura.
I don't want to get into trouble.
Wait, how does this mechanism work? Wait, what? Ah.
I don't know about this dude.
Now what?
Alright, got it. Where's...
Okay.
Oh, it's just a passive?
Well
Okay.
done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps
Q
eyes on
and
you.
E.
This is a restricted
And D.
area of the castle after all.
I was testing that door because the door just flew shut. There's a pretty good springs on that door there.
Revelio.
And here we go for looting the households.
Okay, there we go. I got it.
Revelio.
Of course it is. A restricted area of the castle. Maybe I should upgrade stuff.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference
Ah.
between Aconite and Asphodel.
You were caught.
Oh, did you get caught?
Yeah, I was trying to see if I can unlock a level 3 door. Apparently not.
Not right now, you can't.
I know. I wish I could run. I know that is one of the stealth things, though.
Yeah.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
Ooh, don't you dare, Professor Weasley.
Revelio.
I just wanted that page.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Yes, go over there, please.
There we go. Hey, that's actually pretty easy for the lockpicking.
Hello, Professor Sharp.
Oh.
Hello, Hamora.
Okay.
Nice.
I might just put 1 point into stealth so I can sprint.
Yeah.
50 house points.
Revelio.
Can't do that.
Prefect's bathroom. Interesting picture. The prefect's bathroom features a swimming pool-sized bathtub and can be filled with enchanted soap and colorful bubbles, as well as a beautiful painted mural depicting a mermaid. Mermaid taking a bath
Eh,
with the bubbles. Ooh. I might do that as well.
so you can sprint?
Yeah, so you can sprint.
Yeah. Talent, stealth. Where's my sprint? There it is, sprint.
Am I trapped? I'm not trapped.
Unlock it, please, and hurry.